gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the...
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Begin.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Team 6. Line 36. Kill.
Throwing now is Brees. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Kill. Alpha. Watch 36.
On 1st and 10, here's Brees. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Brees going to throw. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 37.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Saints.
Ready. Yellow lady. We're good. That's four. Ready.
Brees now on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake. Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Watch 36, 21.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
36 to Mike. Here we go, again.
Now Breeze. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now, Breeze again. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They run. It's Kamara. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert, staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
36 to my, hey, box drop. Watch your slam.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Breeze. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. Breeze now 7 of 10 here in this first half. And he's got a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 23 yards, the final tally.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in the zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the Ravens' 4-yard line.
36. Hey, echo. All day, baby. All day. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Nice. Hey, easy.
On second and goal, Breeze. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 50, the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Here we go.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 23 yards on the play.
95-56.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. To throw, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, with that incompletion, let's tap into the useless facts file, shall we? 3 guys with the last name Allen got the start in Week 9. Josh in Buffalo, Kyle in Carolina, Brandon in Denver. All 3 got the win. And, Charles, that's the first time in league history that 3 QBs sharing the last name won on the same weekend.
How about that?
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again. That'll bring up second down. Stepping aside from this game for a second, how about us being in Week 10 of the NFL season right now? That makes me want to resurface that MVP talk we got earlier in the year. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Check. Screen. Hey, Delta. 36.
Now Breeze on third down. Airing it out deep for Smith. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. he's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out right at the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
He's got his man. It's Andrews. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
He's crashing. Check it.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson has got it to Ingram, complete. He's got the lane, and there he goes.